Hey guys, it's Cameo or Rosie Red Charizard here, and today's video is gifts for her. We already did one for men, we already did one for the chronically ill, and for chronically pain. So this one is mostly for her, unless they are non-binary and are into some of these same items. I would say go ahead and try getting them these items. Okay, so the first thing I would say is if they're into makeup at all, I would say pay attention to their skincare routine, what they use, same with their makeup. If you notice that they're starting to get low on some of their supplies, go ahead and buy them just another set of it, or you can take a picture of it and actually go up to one of the workers at like Sephora or Ulta and just be like, hey, I don't know much about makeup. Can you please help me find like this product in this shade? Or just show them the picture that you took so that they can assist you with that. If they like fancy skincare, kind of like Drunk Elephant or anything like that, same rules apply. Just take a picture of it and try to find it within Sephora, Ulta, sometimes Sally's for like if she does like hair masks and stuff like that. Or if she normally like dyes her hair blonde, maybe she could use more developer, toner, anything like that. Because I know that paying out of pocket to dye your hair blonde is a little expensive. I've done it a few times. So the next item I would say is if they're into like cute, kawaii, pink and girly stuff, get them something that's from like TJ Maxx that's their favorite color related item. So TJ Maxx does carry a lot of Hello Kitty stuff. I'm not much of a Hello Kitty girl, but I know that there's some girls out there that are, which you can get them Hello Kitty, you can get them Juicy Couture, which I know there's a lot of that, Steve Madden, bags, anything of that Y2K related stuff, if they're more into that type of stuff. There are some makeups there. There is comfy blankets, beautiful decor, which most girls are like, yeah, I want more decor for my room or for my apartment or for my house, just so there's a lot more liveliness to their home. If they're a beige girly, try to find something that fits their aesthetic, which aesthetic is usually whatever they're into or the type of look that they're going for. So if they're more into like the grungy stuff, which is like baggy pants, cargo pants, and like the baby tees, then look more for items kind of like that. Or look around her room if she has like stuffed animals, which I know like the Sanrio stuff. There's like a cutesy white bunny that's pretty cute. Then there's like a gothic, I think it's a bunny as well, which if you're dating a goth girly, of course, anything that's cute, gothic related, you could even go to like one of those oddities shops. So if she's into like more of the gothic stuff, I would say get her more or less like purple, black. Some girls' favorite color are pink still while they're in the gothic attire, which they're stuffed animals. You can get like the odd curiosity type stuff. Like there's massive events that go on, which you can buy coffin-shaped mirrors to skeleton bones, like blood pendants. Like you could get her one of those necklaces where you put your two blood together into the little pendant so she could wear it if she's into that type of stuff. If she's the artsy type, what you can do is get her an easel if she doesn't have one. You could get more canvases, some paints, maybe oil pastels. If she has like a certain preference of art medium, definitely do some research and buy into that. Try not to buy like the dollar store or beginner art stuff, because I'm assuming all of us artsy kids always already had them. Or we had like so many of those pre-made sets that we were just like, oh, please not another. So get her something that you think would be kind of unique for her to try. There is some paint thickeners that kind of make it into like a puffy paint. You can do paint thinners. So if she wants to like explore that, there's crack paint, which you can mix with your normal paints and make it like a crack art. The next item I would say is if they're into hiking, definitely find them a good hiking shoe if they're needing a new one. And maybe a hydro pack, maybe a new hydro pouch, because I believe sometimes those hydro pouches can get mold in them. Then you can add in new shades, like sunglasses, new hats, especially if they're like a granola girl, which is like the chunky sweaters and the braids and everything. Or unless you're hiker type girls or outdoorsy. You can also get her a smartwatch that has like the blood pressure, your steps, everything on it. Because most people, if they're trying to stay in shape, they like to keep track of that stuff. And if you ended up with more of a high maintenance girly, which that means they get their hair done probably every 6 weeks, they do their nails constantly, like go to nail salons and stuff, why not just pre-schedule an appointment for them, have it paid, they go in, choose what they want, and it's honestly probably the most easiest thing you could do. Maybe schedule like a couples massage, because I would say most girls want couple related items if they are dating someone, or something that's more sentimental. But given you do not need to spend tons of money to get something that is sentimental, you can easily get like a mason jar, fill it full of 100 reasons why you love them, which is like scrap paper, a pen, a mason jar, and like roll it up, maybe get like a small piece of ribbon or like a small, like those little rubber hair ties that girls use for like the small braids. Just roll up the notes and put them into that mason jar and just hand it to her and be like, here. Because not everyone can afford like a very expensive Christmas. Like some people lose jobs, other people end up having to move places, or they move into a new home. Sorry if I'm rambling. But basically, they end up getting a new home, so they might not be able to do Christmas as big as they want to. And just make them feel special, make them feel like you don't think less of them if they can't spend that much money on them this year. Because Christmas and birthdays are definitely not money-related items. You can easily do something homemade. Like, my best friend makes me homemade cardigans and hats and everything, where I would paint her or draw her an item. Like, I think the most recent thing she made me was like a beanie that I love to wear a lot. And then she also made me a drawing of Old Greg, which is from Mighty Boosh, if you have never heard of it. And got me a bottle of Bailey's, because I think I was like 22, given I'm 26 now. Basically, it was an inside joke that we constantly made. It's like, oh, I can drink Bailey's from a shoe. So I ended up buying her that Barbie bubbler, or Barbie bubble topper that's in a shoe, and I'm just waiting for a reaction. Then, if she was a giant fan of like Barbie stuff or Monster High or Bratz, they sell a lot of clothing items that are like that, especially like it's not Dolls Kill, but there's a shoe brand that just recently made Monster High themed shoes, and if she's very much into Monster High, I would say definitely get them. If she's more of a Barbie girl, go for the pink or doll-like aesthetic. Maybe get her some cute hair accessories and everything. It looks like I need to redo my hair mask. But sorry, I'm recovering from a cold, so I haven't been posting very often, which I very much feel sad about. So the next item I would say is if she's like more of an electronic computer gamer type girl, I would say get her a controller charger, which are usually about $25. And I hate when you have to go out and buy new batteries for a controller, so I say in the long run, it's definitely worth it. And then you can get her a new headset. You can get her little accessories for her headset, which you can go on like Etsy and get like a little sprout that goes on the top of it, or there's horns and everything too. Then the other items I would say is if she's trying to get into like Twitch, maybe you can find like a custom LED sign that you can put into her office or put in your guys' room or wherever her little setup is, and just put her username there or put your guys' last name, because I find that really cute. It's customizable and something that's more unique. I would say you can never go wrong also with warm PJs, fuzzy socks, slippers, matching cute outfits, because even if it's just like a best friend buying it for the other best friend, having matching hoodies while you guys are out and about is probably my most favorite thing. Like, I have one that's based on Dramatical Murder that my best friend bought me, and we wear that every once in a while, which I'm thinking about doing a video, more or less like an appreciation video of her, because my best friend helped me out through a lot, especially throughout my entire life. I've known her since the 3rd grade. I think you might have seen like a couple pictures of me when I was like a small little baby next to her, and it's super cute. Another item you could get is if she likes Polaroid cameras, there's a Polaroid printer you can get that Bluetooths to your phone, and that's probably about $100, which I know is kind of expensive, but at the same time, you can make a lifetime of memories with that. You can make a photo wall in your room too, or make them a personalized like little box that opens up that shows all the pictures of you guys together, especially for like an anniversary or if you have like a milestone that you just hit. So you can do personalized pictures and then just fill the inside of the box with like their favorite candies, or get some of the fake roses from like the dollar store, cut off the tops and just like glue it inside of the box, which I thought would be kind of cute. Then what else? If they like to cook a lot, I would say get them a personalized cutting board or a cheese board, like a charcuterie board, or one of those boards that goes over the stovetop, so it looks a little more clean cut. You can get them more cooking utensils. You can get them cooking instruments, more or less, like the KitchenAid mixers, I think. Yeah, KitchenAid mixers, which I know they're kind of pricey, but if your loved one bakes a lot, I would say it's definitely worth it. Because sure, it's expensive when you first get it, but imagine how much that person's gonna use it though. Then planned out, you can do air fryers, you can do candlelit dinners, which you can do at your own house. You don't really need to do much, because when you're at You can get like taper candles from the dollar store. Same with candle holders, which the candle holders are like these little glass ones. But given, if you don't like those ones, go to any thrift store. There's gonna be so many. And when in doubt, get just pretty nice tablecloth. You can get one from Walmart or from dollar store. Dollar store ones are usually like more plastic-like versus the cloth, so that's your own preference. Then choose to make their favorite dinner for the night, or just set up a romantic moment. When in doubt, get something that you guys can do together. Like you can do gingerbread houses, you can make date plans for further in the year. There's some couples that I've seen that they don't even buy anyone. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. They don't even buy each other Christmas gifts. They just use all the money that they would use for the Christmas gifts and use it for a vacation together for the end of, for like middle of the year or end of the year, which I find super cute. By putting your two finances together, and you can do like a cruise, or you can go travel across the country. Which honestly, I might. I'll see if Case wants to do that. Not this year because I already spent tons of money on Christmas, but most likely maybe next year. I think it would be cute because we always wanted to go to Tennessee, and then we're getting our passports this coming up year, so we can explore like Canada or maybe Mexico. I would say Canada first, just because we got back from Niagara Falls. And what else? But that's more or less what I can think of off the top of my head. If you guys have more ideas, go ahead, comment them down below. I know this video is kind of like all over the place because I didn't make myself a checklist. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head because I wanted to get this video done for you guys. I very much apologize for not getting much videos out there. We've been sick. We traveled for a couple days for Casey's birthday, and I will most likely do a video of our little trip, given we didn't record much of each other. We just recorded falls, if you guys would like to see that. We also are planning to do videos of gingerbread houses, to matching PJs, maybe like at home date idea list. Then we're gonna be, we already decorated our tree, which I will show you the decorations of our house. It's not very much, just because like I started, we just moved into our place, so I've been saving up money mostly for new stuff in our place versus decorations, so you guys can see where we start off, and maybe in a year or two you can see us flourish. But we're also planning to do couples questions. We're planning to do Being Boozled, which would be fun. Casey's going down to see his family, which most likely I'll either have him pick up tons of different ramen for us to try, or like a here's all the stuff I bought type video, which I already started to record part of it. I showed my best friend's stuff. I gotta show my son's items, which is just a lot of Paw Patrol related stuff, and one item is not gonna show up till after Christmas. So I'm a little disappointed about that, but that's on me because I waited so long. I usually like to buy everything throughout the year, but with the apartment and everything, I just never got to it. And then Casey's stuff is showing up this weekend, so I will show some of that off. Then I'm gonna have a separate video where I take him to either Dick's or Bass Pro or outdoor warehouse, something like that. Sportsman Warehouse, sorry. So he can grab his own Christmas too, which I already spent a good amount on his Christmas, but he personally said he wanted to do that as a video idea. So I'm 100% for it, because I didn't get him much, just because whole spending money on the apartment. I already got stuff for my brother-in-law and my niece, which I already wrapped that stuff up, so I'm not gonna unwrap it to show you guys. But it was just simple like Christmas decor and stuff you grab for like a little 5-year-old girl. So I didn't want to like go ahead and show all that because it's like basic Walmart items. Then I'm planning to show maybe my brother's items. That depends, it's up to him because I don't want to be all up in his face with a camera. And I may record my family's Christmas. It depends up to my siblings because I do not want to show my niece and nephew's faces if they don't want their faces on here. Then what else? I was planning to do a baking video of the Pillsbury Doughboy cookies with a Christmas tree on it, on top of chocolate chip cookies, but we did that ahead of schedule and forgot to record that. But either way, they're pretty good. But yeah, next year I will most likely do a surprise birthday for Casey or for my son, probably both, just because I really want them to feel special. Whenever I do anything for my loved ones, I go all out, even sometimes it makes me broke. I'm just joking around, but I do spend a lot just trying to make sure everyone has what they want. But yeah, sorry for rambling and taking up your guys' time. If you guys did like this video or liked any of the ideas I had, go ahead and please like and subscribe. And have a wonderful holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, everything.